This is one of the legendary game. Hello guys, today we're gonna review a new game that's called Dragon Quest III HD-2D Remake. It's become incredibly unfunctional to the genre, and this is a really impressive remake, where much of the game is improved thanks to QOL change, but still very much feel like an old game. So doesn't it work today? Yes, but it's still a very old school game. You gotta have some passion with his game, but once you get with it, it becomes a huge learning opportunity. You'll find where also many references from Japanese culture come from. As for the game, again, it's very old school. Structure is pretty loose, but at least some QOL features as marking in the map help you get lost last. The quest and plot themselves are very light and you can actually skip whole town quest by accident. That said, nothing is really missable, which is great. The post game is, in my opinion, the rugged part of the game. The grind for monster isn't that hard and kinda fun, but the research for mini medals is a bit rote. The two optional dungeon and bosses are nothing too special, but they have some fun mechanics and reference. Still, with its up and down, the overall experience here is very positive. Really recommended for RPGs fans in general. However, if you're like me and you grew up on this type of RPG and love this type of RPG dearly, you will undoubtedly love this game. Dragon Quest III takes me back through a time I missed in RPGs where you as the player weren't really concerned with stopping the big evil bad guy. Yeah, he's out there, but there's a whole world to explore, go fight him later. To me, it's an old Dragon Quest game. Aren't so much about completing the stop and seeing everything in the world, finding all the weird characters whose names are puns and have a funny accent, seeing all the monsters and finding every chest. This game tells you, hey, there is a bad guy out there, go and get strong so you can fight him. Then send you out into the world, and I love that. Put this game on the hardest difficult, go out and see everything there is to see. Enjoy the music, play around the weird builds. This isn't a high stress game, it's a fun, simple RPGs. Don't rush it, savor it. And Square, please, for the love of God, bring the other Portals team. You can have the Dragon Quest sitting there ready to ship. Their own mobile that we're waiting for. I grew up with this series, have played every version, and I'm happy to say we finally reached an era where remakes are no longer cash-in. No, this game was rebuilt from the ground up, and this how the definitely version of Dragon Quest III. The graphics are beyond gorgeous. There are so many ridiculous little detail, light flowing swords, stained glass window of charge onto the cobble below. Fire whales in the forest at night, dust and motes in the light in towers, and their hero carrying a tiny lantern in caves. There were really blood, sweat and turn put into this. The music is quite good. Also, some of it sounds screechable from the Sitting Quartet album, not that I am complaining. There were only so many songs on that album, and with Surugama sadly passed, it was probably for the best that they use what already exists. There's so many enhancement and alteration, high point of the interesting and item on the map, a monster arena akin to Dragon Quest, and I am sure many other things I have yet discovered. I expect a nostalgic strong the world of Dragon Quest III and how suddenly I feel like I'm in a completely different yet familiar experience. The biggest downside, if you choose to consider it, is the spell zone. Can be utilized inside cave buildings. It has seriously taken Clank out of the game. Challenges player can immediately whisk themselves to safety after a wasting battle. This has also rendered the evac spell pointless. While players still lose little progress as they have to re-enter the area, they no longer have to spend time grinding for items considering MP for more challenging areas. However, such challenging areas tend to provide some incentive or reward to encourage you to stick it out. So, thank you for watching guys, and hope you see you later my friends. Goodbye.